Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism. I do not own the rights to the songs being played. This is for entertainment purposes only and in accordance with fair use. The music is credited to the various companies. Navin Lalu's streaming network, specialist in clean audio, multiple camera angle view and a photo slide for professional live streaming. Call Navin at 335-0205. Navin Lalu, bringing real-time events to you and yours. Navin Lalu's streaming network. Call him 335-0205. Also available fantastic drone footage. Navin's streaming network.
एक बार बोलो श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. Let us all stand now in prayer. As today we commence with the Antyeshti Sanskar. All stand on this side. As today we commence with the Antyeshti Sanskar for their beloved, the late Shri Giselle Maraj. You face him that way, please. Hari Om. All repeat after me, O Lord, from you, Giselle Maraj was sent to this world, and to you, Lord, we are returning her to you. We thank you, O Lord, for the time we had with her. O Lord Krishna, O Lord Shiva. Jaya Krishna Hare, Sri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyo ke dukh dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare, Jai Krishna Hare, Sri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyo ke dukh dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare. जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो. जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो. और कोई न केवन हारा हो, फिर तू ही बेरा पार करो. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे. दुखियों के दुख दूर करे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. तू चाहे तू सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे. तू चाहे तू विष को भी अमृत कर दे. पूरन कर दे सबकी आशा, पूरन कर दे सबकी आशा. जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, फिर जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे. दुखियों के दुख दूर करे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. एक बार बोलो श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय. You may all be seated now. O Supreme Soul. No, hold it in your hand and pray. O Supreme Soul, O Paramatma, Bhagavan Vishnu. Today, we take your name, Lord, as we seek purification and upliftment for our beloved Giselle. as we prepare her to send her home. Inasmuch as the Hindu funeral is based on the premise or the foundational concept that we were originally divine beings, eternal beings, always existing, as Lord Krishna told Arjuna in the second chapter, that we have been here before and we will be here again. But the Antyeshri Sanskar is meant to purify us from whatever negativity this world may have had upon us, so that we can make the transition. Hari Om Shantakarang Bhujagashainam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gaganasadrisham Meghavarnam Shubhangam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalanainam Yogi Virdhyanagamyam Bande Vishnu Bhavabhayharanam Sarvaloke Kanatanam Apavitra Pavitro Va Sarvavastham Gatopi Va Yasmare Pundarikaksham Sabahya Bhyantara Suchi Pundarikaksha Punatu Pundarikaksha Punatu Pundarikaksha Punatu Mam. एक बार बोलो श्री विष्णु भगवान की जय. Open your hand, right hand, put it left hand below. So the God that we pray to, even though we could base upon the part of Hinduism that we are more into, we would look at God in a different way. But as Sanatani Hindus, we look at God as being Lord Krishna, and this God is not limited in any way. This God is everywhere. This God is incorporeal. This God is all pervading, and so He's everywhere around us. And we have reaffirmed that belief that, oh Lord, may your divine energy surround Giselle and uplift her as she is to be now transported through the tunnels of time and to reach the heaven world and then take birth again in this world, in her family lineage, so that she may continue her spiritual journey towards you. Hari Om Namo Namaste Govinda Purana Purushottama Idam Sradha Rishikesham Rakshatvam Sarvato Dishaha Purve Rakshatu Varaha Agneyam Garudhaja Dakshine Hari Om Om Purve Rakshatu Varaha Agneyam Garudhaja Om Agneyam Garudhaja Dakshine Padmanabhastu Nairityam Madhusudana Paschime Chaiva Govinda Vaivyatu Janardhana Uttare Sridhare Raksheda Ishani tu Maheshwara Evam Dashtisho Raksheda Vasudeva Jagatpate. Prachya Namaha to the south, Vachya Namaha, behind your back, Praticya Namaha to the north, Udicya Namaha, two brain up in here, Antarikshaya Namaha, the rest going vertical. Om Bhumyaye Namaha. Pavitrestyo Vaishnabhyo Saviturvaha प्रसव उत्पुनाम्य छिद्रेण पवित्रेण सूर्यस्य रश्मिभिः तस्य ते पवित्र पुते पुतस्य यत कामः पुने तच्च कियम् इति हरि ओम. Right. Put your fix back in your hands. Give them flowers, rice, a coin if you have. You touch it. A little bit of flowers, some rice in his hand. A tulsi leaf. No. Hari Om Tat Sat Om Vishnu Adhya Brahmane Dvitiya Prahararthe Shri Shvetabara Kalpe Vaivasvat Manvantare Kali Yuge Bhuloke Dakshin America Atlantic Caribbean Sagare Punya Chetre Trinidad Deshe. Say the name of this area in your mind. Amukha Nagare Surya Dakshinayane Savan Mase Sukla Pakshe Amukha Tithi Amukha Basare. To all say, take your name in your mind. Amukha, Amukha Brata, Amukha. Take your name in your mind. Amukha Nahamnaha Shri Hari Om Giselle Indira Maraj Pretaya Kashyapa Utpanam Shri Parmeshwaraha Prityartham Anteshti Sanskar Dahakriya Shubhagati Praptyartham Shri Parmeshwaraha Prityartham Anteshti Sanskar Sankalapaham Karishye. Say Om Shri Krishna Arpanam. That's it. Off by there. Hari Om Apuhishta Mayo Bhuvaha Tana Urje Dadatana Maheranaya Chakshase Yo Aha Shivatamo Rasastasya Bhajayate Naha Ukatireva Matara Tasmaram Gamamava Yasya Chayaya Janmata Apu Janayatha Chanaha Om Ganga Jalam Maya Chandan Ganga Jalam Maya Nitam Hari Om Ganga Jalam Shabanimita Chandanam Maya Diyate Taupatishtam Om Chandanam Maya Diyate Taupatishtam Hari Om Giselle Indira Maraj Pretaya Preta Upakara. Hari Om Om Gandham Maya Diyate Taupatishtam Hari Om Gandham Maya Diyate Taupatishtam Preta Animala. Hari Om Om Yam Brahma Vedanta Vidu Vadanti Param Pradhanam Pulkam Tathanye Vishorgatam Karanam Ishwaram Va Tasmai Namo Vigna Vinashanaya. Om Shuklam Vardharam Devam Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Varanam Dhyayeta. Hari Om Namami Satgurum Shantam Pratyaksham Shivarupinam Shirasa Yoga Pitastham Mukti Kamarta Siddhaye. Om. Whole hand, yeah. Pushpamala Maya Diyate Taupatishtam. Hari Om Anadhin Dhano Deva Sankachakra Gadadhara Akshaya Pundarikaksham Preta Moksha Pradobhava Attasi Pushpa Sankasham Pitavasa Samanvitam. Om Yamadware Mahaghore Andhena Tamasavrite Tatravalokanathaya Hari Om Deepam Maya Diyate Upatishram. Prema mudita manase kaho Shri Ram 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 Shri Ram 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 Shri Ram 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 Prema mudita manase kaho Shri Ram 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 Shri Ram 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 Kasi Marat Mukti Karat Divya Ram Nam Divya Ram Nam Ram 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 Everybody Ram 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 Shri Ram 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 Shri Ram 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 Shri Ram 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 Kasi Marat Mukti Karat Divya Ram Nam Divya Ram Nam Divya Ram Nam. So in the traditional Trinidadian way we have done Aarti. We do five rounds. One more there. Om Yamadware Mahaghore Andhena Tamasavrite. This transition could be very terrible, but with this light that we give, it is not so terrible anymore. Yamadware Mahaghore Andhena Tamasavrite. So all her life, whatever life she has lived, is what we call in our civilization, our spiritual civilization, we call it Jivan Yagya. And so this Pinda symbolize her Jivan Yagya, and may all the deities that she pleased, may all the yajnas that she fulfilled. And as human beings, we have 5 yajnas we do every day. But nevertheless, it could mean, if you understand, my dear devotees, all the good you have done for mankind, for your family, for anybody, that is yajna. And so this Pinda symbolizes that may the divine, may the supreme being of the universe bless her, and may her blessings move on with her. Hari Om Tat Sat Om Vishnur Vishnur Vishnu. Giselle Indira Pretaya Sthan Pindadan Maya Diyate Tau Patishtam. Some black tail and water. Just black tail if it have. Alright. Watch my wait. Your tongue must never touch, okay. Right? It must always be open, so hold it in your left hand and fix your hand like go nearer. Hari Om Idam, tilt the hand. Idam tilam jalam maya diyate tau patishtam. Right, that's good. So now in our normal Trinidadian way, others could come now to put mala on. So I could stand by there and assist all who come in. Make sure they get flowers, and if they don't have a mala, well, we assist them so that they can get out and things like that. Om Hari Om. Om So if you open the pamphlet, my dear friends, you would see the first bhajan. The last part says, right, watch your pamphlet. It says, the part that I didn't sing. तेरे दर्शन को मैं तरस रहूं, तेरे दर्शन को मैं तरस रहूं. That means I am eager to communicate, to be one with you, O Lord, to have your darshan. तेरे दर्शन को मैं तरस रहूं, तेरे नाम की माला जपत रहूं. Are you chanting his name? Are you chanting, those of us who practice in Hinduism, are we chanting Lord Krishna's name every day? तेरे दरस दर्शन को मैं तरस रहूं, तेरे नाम की माला जपत रहूं. भवसागर से मोरी नैया, क्षण में जो किनारा करे. हरे राम everybody, रामा राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण. PBU 2304 is blocking someone's driveway. PCS 4723 is blocking somebody's driveway. Please attend to your vehicle. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम. जीवन देखे जाल बिछाया, रच के माया नाचन चाया. जीवन देखे जाल बिछाया, रच के माया नाचन चाया. चिंता मेरी तभी मिटेंगी, चिंता मेरी तभी मिटेंगी, जब चिंतन में ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम. तुमने लाखों पापी तारे, मेरी बारी बाजी हारे. मेरे पास ना पुण्य की पूंजी, मेरे पास ना पुण्य की पूंजी, पर पूजन में ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम. राम हे राम, राम हे राम, घर घर अटको, धर धर भटको, कहाँ कहाँ अपना सिर पटको. इस जीवन में मिलो न तुमको, राम हे राम. इस जीवन में मिलो न तुमको, मुझे मरनन में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम. You put flowers? Okay, okay. Anybody else to put flowers? Anybody else to, right? Right. So as we remember, I want a thin line, although spread up too much, go in a line, right? And to put your flowers while the eulogy will be read. And if you see the line is too big, don't go up yet in it. Here.
Sitaram, everyone. My name is Husha.
When you put your flowers, walk this way. Walk up on the height.
Today we are gathered with heavy hearts to remember and celebrate the beautiful life of Giselle, whom we fondly call Jezebel. Giselle had more than one nickname because she was a happy, happy soul. So we couldn't really just stick to one nickname for Giselle. Giselle was a happy and a loving person who truly lived her life to the fullest. She was very family oriented and family meant everything to Giselle. Giselle had one sister whom she loved tremendously, one niece who meant everything to her. At one point in time, everybody thought Sidi was Giselle's child. Because once you see Sidi, you see Giselle. Once you see Giselle, you see Sidi. As a teenager, Giselle was very hardworking and found herself as a young UNC activist. From there, she moved on to working side by side with Miss Amin. From a teenage years, she went to do secretary of the UNC executive. She then found her home at TTCO, where she was a consistent employee. Her co-workers spoke so highly of her dedication for her job, and the home that Mr. Isaac made for her. Giselle was so helpful, and everybody who knew Giselle had something great to say about her. She touched so many lives. Giselle will be missed by so many of us. Giselle's cousins were not her cousins. That was the magnitude of our relationship. We were sisters. Today we send Giselle off with love, light, and honor because that is how she truly lived her life. We'll miss you tremendously, Giselle.
So is there anyone else who would like to say a few words about Giselle? Okay.
Mr. Isaac.
Mr. Isaac will be saying a few words in memory of Giselle. Huh?
Mr. Isaac.
Sorry for that. You like give your name. Oh.
Good morning. I bring greetings from TTCO, the organization where Giselle would have served so diligently in her responsibilities and duties. I've had the opportunity to work with Giselle as a direct assistant. She executed her job function without fear, without favor, with principle, with integrity. She carried herself with a level of optimism at all times. Even at times when I would communicate to her, we had a private group chat for the office work, and she would message me every day, every morning diligently, throughout the course of the day, in the afternoon, even after hours, about company matters. She was very much concerned for the welfare of people. She understood that life was about humanity and service. Giselle in my last interaction with her reminded me of this value of service. We were at a prize giving ceremony a week before at the Queen's Park Savannah, and she gave out prizes to the winners of the Uptown Carnival Corporation's event. And at that prize giving, he said, you know, I'm not well. I said, yeah, but you can give her the prize. I remember Agnes mentioning that. Giselle, we thank you for your undying service. We thank you for your grace. We thank you for your integrity. We thank you for being a shoulder to lean on for many people. And I want to sincerely thank you for being a good colleague and friend. Bon voyage.
We have one more person. Okay, so we like to take this opportunity to call our MP for the area, Ms. Amin.
Thank you very much, Sitaram Pandit, members of the bereaved family, friends of Giselle, colleagues, work colleagues. Today is a tough day because for many of us, Giselle's passing took us by surprise. Giselle knew she was sick. She didn't tell many people. She was always a person full of life. And if we remember her, her colleague in the copyright organization spoke about her service. And before she went to work copyright, I met her many years ago when her father, who we all fondly call Jack Palance, was a UNC activist in St. Augustine constituency. And I met him years ago, and Giselle was Palance's daughter. And she used to come to assist us anytime we have anything in the area, walking in the area. Her father would bring complaints to us. And so by coming with him, she learned the work, and so she got more involved. In 2020, in fact, from that time, she was a teenager, I should mention that. She was a teenager when she started coming with her father to come out in the community with us. And that would have been probably around 2010, 2009. She remained active. But I remember in the campaign in 2020, the first time I went up, Giselle was with us every day in her yellow. But you know, Giselle, she well make up. All are we sweating, you know. Just we walking, Giselle walking, going foot to foot with us. She always have on her lipstick. She put her flowers in her hair. She always giving us some jokes. She was always very lively. When I was on that truck in 2020, it was COVID. So very few people could have been on the truck. We were all wearing our mask, and Giselle was with me on that truck every single day. So we know her dedication. We know she really brought life to the office. Now one thing, she ain't cooking, but she will make chow. She will bring food for you, but she not cooking. And so she would always have us going, because if Giselle only put her hand on some plum, some mango, you're bound to have a chow in the office. So for the time that we had with her, she really brought joy to all of us. And today, on behalf of our UNC family, she was also a member of the UNC St. Augustine constituency executive. So from that executive, on behalf of our councillors, all of us in the UNC St. Augustine, there are some people from the UNC from other constituencies here as well. Miss Harry from Port of Spain. We have some others, if Miss Harry is here, and some others. So to her family, I say to you, know that Giselle lived well. It's not everybody, when they die, you could say, yes, they lived a good life. She lived well, and you must remember the joy she brought with you all, and keep that with you. I know it might be difficult for CD, because that was her mini-me. All these events Giselle going to, you know, CD there with her, So Sidi had an auntie to take her to fete and party and all these different events. Sidi cherished those moments. Cherish those moments. I know it will be tough for mom, and with her fragile health, I hope that I know you all will have to stay strong for her. But I feel this morning, every person in this audience who knew Giselle could say, yes, Giselle truly brought joy to others. So may her soul rest in peace. Pandit, Uncle Suresh, thank you for the opportunity to say a few words this morning.
Holy Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Right. So, today we are all so sad. Some of us are feeling a deep sense of sorrow and loss, and a sense of helplessness in a certain way. Looking at life, okay, so we have two speakers that will be coming up. They'll introduce themselves as they take the microphone.
Wendell.
To the Maraj family, the Member of Parliament for St. Augustine. You know, you ever be shocked in your life? Today is one of the days. When I heard the news that Giselle passed, I told Mr. Ramlal that he is lying. I said I couldn't believe it. Then I had to call Roshan, and Roshan said, Wendell, yes, she passed. I still couldn't believe it. Then I had to call Miss Agnes Raghubar Singh, and when she told me, yes, Giselle passed, I paused, water came out my eyes, and I couldn't believe that Giselle had left us. A week before Giselle died, she called me and she said, Wendell, when you come into the office? I said, but Giselle, I was just there 2 weeks ago. She said, no, still come. She said, I will make a coffee for you. When I went and I see Giselle, I said, Giselle, what wrong? She never told me she was sick, but Giselle was not looking good. But today I don't want to talk about Giselle's sickness. I want to talk about the life of Giselle. Giselle was a joyous and a happy person. Every time it's carnival, Giselle will call me and say, Wendell, what fete we going to? She could have tell you the name of every fete. She could have tell you who are the bands. She could have tell you who are the singers. And she could have tell you who are the person organizing the fete. And that's not all. She could have tell you who got the license. That is to show you a girl who was up top of her mark with what she have been doing and what she have called in this world to do. I remember 2 years ago, Buju Banton come to this country. Giselle called me. She said, Wendell, we going Buju Banton? I said, what? She said, yes. And we going VIP. I said, Giselle, you serious? She said, yes. Giselle organized a grouping. And a lot of them is here today. And we was in Buju Banton fetting, enjoying ourselves. This is Giselle. And I know her mother. One thing with Giselle, she loved her mother. I know her mother will feel it. Because I used to see Giselle. After work, she said, Wendell, I'm going to see my mother. And you cannot stop her. You cannot say, Giselle, let us go on an after work climb. She said, no, my mother come first. And I know it will be hard for Giselle's mother. I know it will be hard for Giselle's sister. I know it will be hard for Giselle's niece. And I know it will be hard for those who know Giselle. As how the MP said what kind of person Giselle was to her in her campaign. And I want to say all to the neighbors and all to the friends, remember the good that Giselle did. Remember what Giselle stand for. And one thing I want to left with you all, we will never know when our time has come. So it's good for us to live and love each other. As what the pundit said, life is short. Thank you.
Good morning, Sitaram, Salam Alaikum, and hope that we all have a pleasant day. Today is a pleasant day. I want to recognize the Member of Parliament for St. Augustine and Minister Kadisha Amin. My name is Dr. Vijay Ramlal Rai. I was the one who interviewed Giselle for the job at TTC. It was first done on the phone, and then she came in to meet me at the office. All what has been said before, it's no point I repeat, because it's all true. I knew her when she was campaigning with Minister Amin, and I knew her even after her campaigning with the minister. As you know, this is a political country. We all have our political biases. But I want to say, Giselle may have belonged to political parties, but nobody would know that if you had really known Giselle. She was just above board, across the board. But I know for sure, I have to say this, speak highly of Ms. Amin. I don't think she was minister at that time, but she always spoke highly of Ms. Amin, not because of the political connections, but because of her human personality. Giselle made me take a picture with Ms. Amin at one time. I have it somewhere, some time ago. Don't know if Ms. Amin remember that, but I have it somewhere. I had to go and search in my collection. I didn't know Ms. Amin. She said, you have to take this picture. This is the lady I'm telling you about. And, you know, it was, I mean, besides, let's face it, besides Ms. Amin is an extremely beautiful lady, I don't think any man will not want to take a picture. Okay. So I was happy because, you know, I love to look at beautiful women, so that's one of my weaknesses. So I was happy to take that picture. But going back to Giselle, Giselle was one of those persons who you could have discussed anything with, anything, and she would have an interest in discussing it with you. In the office, I even created a situation where she had her own office in the building because her workload was extreme. And I want to say she has interacted with our field officers, in particular, Ms. Asha Mohammed, who was one of our, who still is one of our senior workers. As you would have heard, our president, Mr. Isaac, spoke about her diligence in work. I'm speaking because, you know, I knew her before all of them, in the sense of my interaction to get her into the copyright situation. And I'm saying she did not know about copyright, but when she came into the office with the support of our president and our field officers and Ms. Agnes Raghubasing and others, all of us made sure that she understood everything that has to be known in order for her to have escalated to be top of her job at the office. There wasn't anybody else and could have done what Giselle has done. And still. So we are left in a vacuum, more or less. But I'm sure the caliber of personalities that we have in our organization, it will soon be filled in the sense of that vacuum, because this is a very serious job. A lot of people don't understand it. A lot of people don't know what intellectual property rights are. They don't know what copyright and neighboring rights are. A lot of people don't know that. Promoters in particular, radio stations, lawyers, judges, they don't know the intellectual property laws. And therefore, it's going to keep on going on, where we have to continue educating the public. We have had some good results thus far. Our president, having met with Minister Saddam Hussein, who is the Minister of Legal Affairs, in order for police officers, lawyers, judges, magistrates to understand this industry. We have lost someone who has been in the office for some time, and I want to say we dearly, really, really cannot say enough of how we will miss her. So with those few words, I want to say thanks very much to be given the opportunity to say something on behalf of, well, I am also involved with TASA Association and Chutney Foundation, as well as the Copyright Organization. So with those few words, I want to say on these organizations' behalf, we would like to thank her very much because she did interact with those organizations as well. So I want to say thanks. Pandit?
Vrindavan Vihari Lal ki jai. Mukhra dekh le prani, zara darpan mein देख ले कितना पुण्य है कितना पाप तेरे जीवन में देख ले कितना पुण्य है कितना ओ मुखरा देख ले प्राणी जरा दर्पण में. So, today we are here to say thank you to Giselle and to give her that send-off into what the science of spirituality tells us. You know, a culture that would have known 1,000 years ago that in this age we would be drinking from straws, right? A culture that would have known that in this day and age we would have technology like what we have today, and all kinds of things. It's there in the sculpture of the temples of Sanatan Dharma in India, for example. And this culture tells us that we are but a traveler. Utho jagha musafir bhor bhaye, ab rain kaha jo sovat hai. The morning comes for each one of us at a different point in time. When that morning, when that sunrise occurs, we shouldn't be sleeping. We shouldn't be sleeping. We should be awake, and we should be ready to move on. What we would print on the pamphlet as sunset is the real sunrise. The real sunrise when you will move on from this material world, this world that is called the planet of death. And no one knows whether we will die now or later. Is something that we have no information on. एक दिन हमें भी जाना है, हो एक दिन हमें भी जाना है, जग चला जात है सारा इसका. That we'll all depart from this world one day. And so most of us spend our time kauri kauri karke jori, bhara khajana hai. And we jor kare, we gather, and we fill the khajana, our treasury, we accumulate so many things, and then we have to leave it, because death is going to come. All these things we accumulate is only supplemental and complementary to our existence. It is like a wheelchair or a chair. It is supporting you in a process. The process of going back to the Supreme God is what this life is meant to serve, to help you reach there. And what you could do for others, and the joy that you could bring to others within the bounds of Dharma is good. It is what you will really carry with you. And that is what we call yajna. Yajna. कभी तो पल भर सोच ले प्राणी, क्या है तेरी कर्म कहानी, पता लगा ले परे हैं कितने दाग तेरे दामन में, देख ले प्राणी, हो मुखरा देख ले प्राणी, जरा दर्पण में देख ले कितना पुण्य है, कितना पाप तेरे जीवन में. So we must be able to examine ourselves and be able to uplift ourselves by ourselves. That is your job, nobody else's job. And be a friend to yourself. And don't be an enemy to yourself. Because only you alone could be your enemy. And only you alone could be your real true friend. So this is why it doesn't matter how long you live, but it's how meaningful your life was. And did you accumulate the good karmas to carry with you so that you can come back efficiently and quickly, so that you can attain another human body and continue your journey towards the Lord Almighty. So with this, let us all stand, everybody, as we offer closing prayers, as we thank God. If you could stand, if you're not well, you could be seated. If you have a stick and crutch and thing, you could be seated. This standing is just an offering of devotion and penance. As we clasp our hands together, and as in the Hindu tradition, we can pray to God in any form and any religion we want. And so, everybody repeat after me. O Lord, today we are sending Giselle on her journey through the 16 dimensions, and may she reach the heaven world, and quickly may she take birth again in this human world as a healthy human being in a devoted family that is devoted to you, O Supreme God. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, repeat, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Rama Rama Rama. Again, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, together, Rama Rama Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Rama Rama Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Narayanam Lakshmi Kantam, everybody, Narayanam Lakshmi Kantam, Narayanam Lakshmi Kantam, Rama Rama Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Narayanam Lakshmi Kantam. O Supreme Father, O beloved of the universal Lakshmi, we ask a favor of you today, Lord, to bless Giselle with that detachment from this world. May she detach herself from this world. May she let go of all that she had known in this world and become purified from it, so that she can enter the realm of the divine energy. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Whatever shortcomings she may have had, whatever errors she may have accumulated, if any, O Lord Shiva, we beseech you, may you forgive her. Namami Shaishana Nirvana Rupam Vibhum Vyapakam Brahma Veda Swarupam Ajanma Nirvikalpam Niriham Chidakashamakashavasam Bhajeham. Om Namah Shivaya. If you could say it. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Dhyau Shanti Antariksha Gung Shanti Prithvi Shanti Apa Shanti Ukadai Shanti Vanaspate Shanti Vishvedeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvagung Shanti Shanti Deva Shanti Sama. Everybody say, "Oh Giselle, detach yourself, relinquish, and become free from all your attachments to this world and move on." Om Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Cha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinang Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. You may be seated now as need be, and we will be leaving in a few minutes.
Hi everyone. Those of you that is sitting on the road right now, we would just like for you to make a little pathway for us so that we can take my grandma back. So just please, my cousin will be coming with her car shortly. So y'all could just make a little space, and the rest of y'all could kind of look out as well. Thank you. And if anyone else would like to come. Also, the driver of PDU 4940, you are blocking someone. Please attend to your vehicle immediately. And if anyone else would like to come and view my aunt's body, you can also do so as well.
All stand if you're seated as we will now raise the coffin. And whenever I say Ram Nam, I would like you all to answer me by saying Satya Hai. Ram Nam, Ram Nam, Ram Nam.
Nath Narayan Vasudeva.